Good morning. How you doing? This is Dr. C. Ray Calhoun, the change strategist. I'm here to help you change your life and change your direction. And I'm AKA also known as the motivational speaker. It's a great morning this morning, and I won't keep you long as I normally attempt to do or not do. But I want to talk to you this morning about you can win in life. The first step to winning in life, I was sharing with a young brother recently. Matter of fact, a nephew of mine is being sick and tired of being sick and tired. What we're saying and what we teach when you hear that is that you look around, you decide thank God for where you're at, but this is not where I really want to be. I don't see much better in the near future, and I want much better. When you decide that you want much better, you'll start doing some things that you haven't done before. Now, the thing about doing things that you haven't done before is that they will bring about things that haven't happened in your life before. I believe it was Albert Einstein that said the height of insanity is to keep doing the same thing the same ways and expect some different results. Uh, we we are to control our habits and nurture greatness every day. And what I want to do is to start to encourage you, motivate you, and inspire you to do the things that are necessary to make a great change in your life. And you can do it. See, uh, I use myself for an example a lot, as many of us speakers and teachers and trainers and coaches do. And the reason we do that is we want you to know that if we did it, you can do it. Will it be difficult? Sure, it will. You'll hear me say that all the time, but that's okay. The more you do it, it's like practicing something. You practice, you get better, you get better, you get better. But you must begin to do some things that you haven't done before so you can get some results you haven't received before. Habits give us results. What you are doing daily gives you results. uh, uh, when you change your thinking, you change your life, and when you change your life, you change your direction. And so to change your life, you change your direction. Start to think about where you want to go, where you want to be, what you want to have, how you want to live. Is there something in your life that you really desire to do? Is there something in your life that you really desire to have? Is there something in your life or someone in your life that you really desire to do something good for? One of the things that drove me when I began to change my thinking and change my life, one of the things that drove me, one of my dreams was to be in a position. I told Lynn Griffin and Sandy Westbrook I wanted to be in a position that if my parents ever needed 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year care, I could take care of it and still live the life that I wanted to live. That was one of my greatest desires. And by the grace of God, I achieved that. If they had ever needed it, I could do it and still can. Now, I say that because you got to have something that's burning inside of you, that when the obstacles come, that when the situation arises, that when the circumstances come up that you are not pleased with, or you don't desire, or makes it look even more difficult, you have to have something burning in your spirit that will keep you moving in the direction that it may not seem like it's happening or coming. But if you continue to do the things that have been done, you will get the results of the people that have gotten those results. Let me explain that to you. Lynn Griffin told me something a while back. He said, "See, Ray," he said, "become a copycat." I said, "A copycat?" He said, "Yeah, become a copycat." And I said, "Oh, okay. Now you got to remember, you are. I'm teaching now, but at that time, it was a millionaire teaching and training a brokener. I was a brokener, broke, really broke, struggling, check to check." He said, "You got to become a copycat." And I said, "Lynn Griffin, what's a copycat?" He said, find someone who has accomplished some things, who have done some things, or that are doing some things, or living a life that you would like. Find out what they're doing and copy them. you would get the results that they got. And I said, that makes all the sense. He said, yeah, that's what we do in this business. We was building a internet business. It was the Amway / Quick Start business. And he said, all you have to do is copy the leaders, copy me, and you'll get the results that I have. And I said, that makes sense. So learn to be a copycat. Now, the thing about being a copycat is that don't try to fool the person that you're copying. That would be your mentor or your coach. Don't try to fool them because you're only fooling yourself. Be honest, be upfront with them. When you fail, share that with them. Most of the time, they already know. And when you slack or get lackadaisical, share those things with them so that they can help you move into the direction and move into the results that you desire, because that's what it's all about. I was very open with Sandy Westbrook and Lynn Griffith. Most of the time they knew anyway, but they finally realized, and I finally realized, that I was sincere. I wasn't one of the ones that dropped off, because we introduced the program to hundreds of people, but only a handful stuck. And that's just the way it is in life. You're going to find some people that's going to stick with it, and you're going to find some people that's going to give up. More people are going to give up than stick with it. If success was easy, everybody have it. If uncommon success was easy, everybody have it. Now, of course, you look on Facebook, and 97% of the people are living a wonderful life, and they are rich and famous on Facebook and all of that. I have nothing against that. Some of the people on there, I imagine, are living some real good lives. But there are some people on there that's looking good on Facebook, and they're struggling in life. Now, my point being, I don't want to try to fool nobody. I don't want to try to fool nobody. I just want to do the best for me, my family, and me going forward so I can leave a legacy. So you're going to have to get something burning in your spirit, burning in your soul. I call it a dream, and I'm going to start talking more about that later on, because that's after you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you must get a dream. You must get something that is in your spirit that you gotta have. I gotta have this. I gotta be able to do this. I gotta achieve this. You gotta have something deep down in there, because that's really the first step. Now, I'm getting ready to start a membership, and in the membership, I'm going to have um a literacy, financial literacy, excuse me, financial literacy test. In that test, there are 10 questions. After you answer the 10 questions, this will evaluate your financial literacy or illiteracy, either way. Which is great. You want to find out where you're at. You want to find out exactly where you are so that you can know what you need to do to proceed. And so we'll be bringing that forward. We're going to kick off the podcast coming up on March the 19th is our goal set to kick off the podcast. And there's going to be some great things here in 2024 to help you acquire more. So I want you to stay with me, stick with me, and I'm going to talk to you a little later. This is Dr. C. Ray Calhoun, the change strategist, aka the motivational speaker. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.